Welcome back, my fellow book dragon, and thank you for joining us at Lady Tamora's library for some fun story time. Being an adventurer in these far off and scary world can be a scary and frightful thing to experience. So today's story is all about how to share those fears and frustrations with others, to make yourself more comfortable and to recognize that you are not alone and you will be okay. Today's story is My Monster in Me by Nadiya Hussain, illustrated by Ella Bailey, a reassuring story about sharing worries. The little boy's worry monster is always with him. It's there when he gets dressed. It's there when he brushes his teeth. It's even there when his friends come over to play. It won't leave him alone until his grandmother's willingness to listen shows him the secret to controlling his monster, so it doesn't control him. My Monster in Me is a gentle conversation opener about living with a worry monster. Inspired by her own lifelong relationship with anxiety, Nadiya Hussain wrote this heartfelt story to give children and parents the tools they need to talk about their own worries. It is so important to talk about the things that scare you with someone that makes you feel safe and loved and trusted. Author's note. That's a note from the author. For as long as I can remember, I have suffered with panic disorder. Some days it consumes me, and other days I can hardly tell it's there. When I wrote this book, I took myself back in time to when I was a small child and couldn't explain that feeling. It was my monster. Some days it was shouting and screaming in my face, and other days it sat quietly in my pocket. I wrote this book in the hope that if we learn to explain worries, anxiety, and panic early enough to children, they will have the support and tools to help them through life. No child should suffer in silence. XOXO Nadiya. And here we have a big yellow monster. My Monster in Me. This is my monster, and this is me. I've always known my monster. It's always been there. It knows all about me. Maybe my monster arrived when I did. Maybe it moved in when I learned to walk and talk. I don't remember. And here we have the monster doing lots of activities with this child. It was always big. When it stood in front of me, I could see nothing but its huge tummy. At night, when I lay in bed, I could hear nothing but its ginormous, growly snore. Sorry, fell asleep there. I wanted Mom to take it away, but when Mom was there, my monster hid. I wished my brother could take it away, but my monster hid again. I wanted Dad to take it away, but it hid from him too. Do you see the monster? I can't find the monster. Where's the monster hiding? Is it... There it is. My monster got bossier. It started telling me what to do when I was getting dressed and brushing my teeth. When I wanted to play with my toys, it sat on me. It even made me stay indoors when my friends came to play. Oh, look at this kid. He's seeing his friends play outside and he just wants to join them. Oh, I wanted to go out and join them, but my monster stood in the way and wouldn't budge. This poor kid can't get past his monster to get outside. One day, my monster was waiting for me after school. It was gigantic and it was in a bad mood. I tried to lose it, but I couldn't. The monster's following him everywhere. It followed me all the way to Gran's house. And if you don't have a grandmother, any adult caretaker who loves you will be someone who will be able to help you with your monster. My adult asked me what was wrong. In the end, I told them how my monster just wouldn't go away. It wouldn't leave me alone, ever. My adult listened quietly, and suddenly my monster stopped what it was doing and listened too. It seemed to me that as I talked, my monster got smaller and smaller and smaller. Then I knew that I could make my monster go away, at least for a while. The next day, I saw my monster at school. It looked a bit lost, so I picked it up and put it in my pocket. I stroked its fur and it went to sleep. It wasn't as scary anymore. I don't worry about my monster as much these days. I go to school and play with my friends. My monster likes my pocket, and I feel okay knowing it's there. But if it ever feels like getting out, I tell it to behave. My monster is a part of me. We've known each other from the beginning. This is me. And this is my monster. Do you ever feel like you have a monster inside? It's very difficult to understand or to control. Maybe you feel scared or frightened or stuck. If you ever feel that way, it's really important that you can find an adult to talk to about. Some of the adults in my life have been teachers, coaches, mentors, family members, even friends adults, their parents or their family members. Anyone that you feel safe and accepted and loved is someone that you can talk about your big scary feelings with. And they can help you understand how to process them. And if you can't think of anyone to talk who can help you understand them right now, I want to invite you to just take a big deep breath. Let out your worries and your fears. And know that you are loved and you are smart enough to figure it out. Sometimes, if I can't find an adult to talk to, I can find a piece of paper and a pen, and I can write everything that I'm feeling or thinking, even if that's just I'm thinking things or I'm feeling things over and over again, and talk to yourself. And eventually, you'll learn how to talk to your monster too. Monsters don't have to be big, scary things. They're just little guys who want to hang out with us. Well, thank you so much for coming to join us here at Lady Tamora's Library. It's been wonderful seeing you, and we hope to see you again soon. Don't you forget, if you're looking for other fun stories, check out your local library. There's lots of fun things to explore there. And if you want to hear the next story time quickly, the book fairies will let you know. There's a little bell that you can ring, ring a ding 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 ding. And the book fairies will let you know that it's story time again. Well, thank you, fair adventurers. We'll see you again soon. You take care.